Top 5 Best Creality 3D Printers. Number 5. Creality Ender 5 Pro. The Ender 5 Pro is a printer that is loved by many due to its higher level of stability due to the cubic structure. It has a printing resolution of 0.1 mm and a large build volume of 220 by 220 by 300 mm. This allows you to print huge models without the need for complex resizing and post-processing. This 3D printer has a smooth feed-in capability that helps to reduce wear on filament. This is also enhanced by a premium Capricorn blue Teflon tube, along with a metal extruding unit providing good extrusion force of filament down to the nozzle for better print quality. It has the build plate fixed on the Z-axis, so there are fewer movements and fewer points of failure. In terms of stability, it also has a dual Y-axis control system to provide synchronous operation, leading to higher performance and operation. The printer has an ultramute motherboard and a 4-layer PCB that gives less noise, as well as higher precision for fine prints. Equipped with a power protection device, you don't need to fear sudden power failure. This helps to save on time and material as the printing resumes seamlessly thanks to its intelligent induction feature. The Ender 5 Pro is often considered a PLA-only machine, but with a 260 degrees Celsius nozzle temperature and a 110 degrees Celsius bed temperature, it has provision for printing ABS and TPU with modifications. Pro's easy assembly with DIY modular design. Solid print quality. Premium Capricorn Bowden tubing. Quiet printing. Cons: challenging bed leveling. Lacks a filament runout sensor. Magnetic bed failures. Users love that Ender 5 Pro has a frame that is very strong and sturdy. Its wiring also appears quite well done, and bed leveling that takes a little time if worked properly. Some other user reactions include distributor-related issues, as some have randomly got older 1.1.5 boards instead of 4.2.2 32-bit boards that apparently lack a bootloader, which necessitates an upgrade that needs real expertise to flash the firmware. Replacing the magnetic bed with a glass build plate is highly recommended, and a careful review for the selection of a distributor. Other than that, most users seem to have a positive experience with the Ender 5 Pro. Coming in number 4. Creality Ender 3v2. The Ender 3v2 is one of the most popular 3D printers on the market today, making a significant impact on people around the world. It's one of the best Creality 3D printers you can get, as it mixes a competitive price with optimal features and printing quality. It gives a fairly large 220 by 220 by 250 mm printing volume that can accommodate most prints, and users can print using a microSD or from the Creality Cloud, which I haven't tried before. It uses Creality's silent printing 32-bit motherboard for a stable motion performance, as well as a low-noise printing experience. This 3D printer has a meanwhile power supply with up to 270-volt output, which means that it meets all the needs to allow users to enjoy fast printing and print for longer times. The Ender 3v2 has a rotary knob on the extruder, which makes loading and feeding filament much easier. The carborundum glass platform that comes with the printer helps the hotbed heat up quickly and prints adhere better without warping. If there is a power outage, your printing will resume from the last recorded extruder position, thanks to its resume printing function, which will save you time and reduce waste. Some changes made from the previous screen into a 4.3-inch HD color screen make it simple and quick to operate by users. This printer is known to have useful modifications. The toolbox at the front of the base helps keep things organized, as people often use screws and other small tools to do the printer upgrades. Pros provides great printing quality. Well-packaged kit. Easy assembly so you can get 3D printing fast. Easy to upgrade and add modifications. Great-looking multicolor LCD control panel. Cons: lacks autobed leveling. Poor bed springs. Poor bed adhesion. Maintenance costs. Internal components are not glued. Coming in number 3. Creality Halot One. The Halot One is one of Creality's resin 3D printers, supporting SLA technology for 3D printing high-quality models. It has a print size of 127 by 80 by 160 mm, along with a Z-axis positioning accuracy of 0.01 mm, resulting in great printing accuracy. This 3D printer has a major feature of utilizing Creality's self-developed integral light source for better distribution on screen. This capability gives the printer about 20% higher precision, higher uniformity, and higher saturation, solving the problems caused by uneven light. With a precision Z-axis module that uses a single slide rail and T-type screws with coupling, it has a widened and thickened micrograde profile that gives more stability to prints. It uses manual bed leveling and has a 5-inch monochrome touchscreen display for interactive and easy control of printer features. It is easy to learn and use it with a resolution of 2560 by 1620 that gives better print granularity for quality prints. The Halot One is specially designed to reduce odor emission and allows the heat to be released quickly. This is enabled by its efficient cooling and carbon air filtration system. Pros: improved printing accuracy and efficiency. Efficient and easy slicing with proprietary slicer. Wi-Fi app remote control for controlling prints. Efficient cooling and filtration system. Cons of Halot One. Exposure timing is quite high compared to other resin printers. Not the largest build plate size, but enough for standard models. Power switch is at the back, which can be harder to access. Coming in number 2. Creality Ender 6. The Ender 6 is a new generation printer with an updated 10 Malawian Kwatas extruder to improve the printing accuracy and speed. Having an updated Core XY structure, vibrations are minimized for higher speed printing and ensures good quality 3D prints. The carborundum glass platform in this printer is a great choice because it is resistant to heat and has good thermal conductivity. This means that it heats up to 100 degrees Celsius quickly and the prints adhere better. In terms of printing accuracy and printing speed, the speed of up to 150 mm per second is far superior to the traditional FDM 3D printers. It is advisable to use the H2 direct drive extruder and clipper. An acrylic enclosure is an optional upgrade for the Ender 6 Core XY 3D printer. The enclosure is in clear acrylic, which provides the best view to watch the 3D printing in action. If your printer loses power or the filament breaks, it will automatically start printing again. This way, you don't have to worry about your print failing. Having a structure of Core XY, the structure of the printer is more stable and the printing accuracy is extremely high due to its axis positioning accuracy and extruder position accuracy. Pros: able to print larger object. Has printing stability. Ability to resume printing. Has a filament sensor. Cons: not equipped with auto-leveling probe. Relatively high due to its big printing size and all-metal Z-axis. Coming in number 1. Creality Ender 3S1. The first 3D printer we have on this list is the Ender 3S1, a high-quality 3D printer that has several sought-after features. It has a respectable build volume of 220 by 220 by 270 mm, having a slightly larger height than previous versions. One of the main benefits is just how easy it is to operate, especially with the automatic bed leveling system. It has a modern Sprite direct drive, dual-gear extruder that can handle several types of filaments, even flexible ones. The Ender 3S1 comes with a CR Touch, which is Creality's automatic bed leveling system. This allows for easier leveling of the bed, while also reducing the time it takes to complete this process. If you want a Creality 3D printer, having this feature is something that you'll appreciate. They also have the firmer bed leveling screws, so once you level the 3D printer, you shouldn't have to re-level very often unless you move it around. The LCD screen gives a simple user interface, though it's not touchscreen as some users may have wanted. You also have very helpful features like the filament runout sensor, so if you are printing a large model and your filament runs out, the printer will automatically stop and prompt you to change the filament. It has a PC spring steel build surface which provides a bed with better adhesion, and the ability to flex the build plate to pop models off. It also contributes to better print quality since it gives a more stable foundation. The Z-axis dual screw and Z-axis dual motor design on the Ender 3S1 printer helps to improve printing quality and reduce wear on the printer's mechanical components due to the added stability. Previous Ender 3 machines don't have this feature. If you experience a power outage or accidentally disconnect the plug, it has a power outage resume feature where it records the last printing position, and once turned back on, continues from the last position. Pros: dual Z-axis provides better stability and print quality. Automatic bed leveling makes for easier operation. Fast assembly. Direct drive system so you can print flexible models. Cons: quite pricey, but justified with all the newer features. Some users had trouble with the bed surface ripping.